This could be somebody from your past life, 30 years ago, still thinking about the shit, how you got away from their breaking point and their conflict and their pride. You use your intuition, you got away. They wasn't able to call your bluff. They wasn't able to get you locked up, you know.
Let's see.
Or tear you down. They was not able to tear you down like they wanted to. Stress you the fuck out when you end up in the same asylum one day. Like you were saying, you go to the same asylum one day. They was trying to stress you out to that point. One day, sorrow. They want you to be in depression and bitter. And they probably see that you're not bitter, like you still love, you still the same person. You still the same person? You still the empath? You still a caring person? I thought I tore you down. You still out here giving to people? You still out here not bitter? You still think better of yourself? Wow. I thought I tore you down. I thought I got you to where I wanted you to be bitter, cold. I thought I got you there. I didn't get you there. I sent enough people in.
Let's do a collector's reading.
Your exes, friends in, all that shit. I thought you would be in an insane asylum.
Let's get the time. The time is, and we're gonna see what moon we're in today. The time is, date and time is Monday, October 27, 2025 at 4:29 p.m. Okay. Lift this up a little bit. All right, let's see what's going on in the energy today. Oh, I took a walk in the rain today. It was a lovely walk, and I found some feathers. Okay. So let's see what's going on in the energy today. I'm about to turn that damn heat off because it's about to get hot. Okay. Let's go. I ended up blocking that person off my page. Behind that. That was a hateful ass bitch that was behind it. You could tell. But they'll be all right. They'll sure be all right. Let me turn this heat off. Open up that window. Don't you open up that window. Hateful bitch. Get some air in here. This is a hateful, envious bitch. That's part of this dark coven that keep making up fake pages, coming on your shit like you don't know who the fuck it is, like, and you're getting tired of the shit, like you can't find nothing else to do, huh? I know that's right. They can't find shit else to do but bother you. That's a shame. That is a shame. So let's go. Let's get into this tarot read. First collectives. Let's see what's going on. Because I ain't got some time. I ain't got some time for it today. Let's get into the tarot reads. First I'm going to get these. And then I'm going to do the tarot. Let's do these. I did these earlier. Let's go. I keep hearing it's about a coven. It's about a coven of women, a coven of men. They could be wanting you to be in this coven. You don't want to join. You don't want to join it. You're not joining it. If you know exactly everything that they did behind the scenes, trust me, you know, you don't want to join it. That's just plain and simple. I had a Marie Laveau picture. I'm trying to see how I can do the background. You know. Yep. That was that person right there, y'all. Look at crazy he is. Look. That's the one that was on my shit. Talking that shit. He got a whole butcher knife. A whole damn butcher knife. Y'all. You see that shit? That's crazy. Like I feel like you threatening me. That's what I feel like. I'm trying to get that picture background. Okay. Let me see. I guess I'll do that later. You seen that picture, right? That nigga crazy. Straight up crazy. A whole butcher knife. There I go. There I go. Let's do that. Oh yeah, there we go. You see my skin tone in that picture? Oh no, that's right. Oh yeah, yeah. Jamaica. So let's get that background like that. So let's go ahead. Ain't gonna argue with no bitch. Like Megan Thee Stallion said. Dark moon. So y'all could be going through. You could be going through the dark moon. Okay. Yeah, he cracked. Did you see that picture? Did you see that picture? That's the one that was harassing me all morning. Okay, shadow side. So some about your shadow side. You could have completed your shadow side. Some still coming. Okay, seeds. You probably planted some good seeds this spring, so you know you reap what you sow. Whatever you sown this spring, Pluto, death transformation. You put a lot of things to it in, and you transforming from deception and trickery. People coming in with that deception and temptation. You probably celibate at this time. You know, or if you having fun, I keep telling y'all use condoms. Okay, it just stopped raining as soon as I came on here. But I was out in the rain. I was out in the rain enjoying that shit. I know people looking at me like I'm crazy. Like she is enjoying that rain. I sure am. Okay, you could be getting a lot of messages, uploads at this time about a union, or you could be dreaming about somebody that you was in a union with. Okay. There we go. Messages. They could be sending you astral traveling, communication through your dreams. Okay. Empowerment. They could be sending you empowerment messages, or your spirit guides or your ancestors might be sending you, you know, some messages to build you up. It could be you could be on your twin flame journey. You're not detached or cold. Okay. They could be calling you detached or cold because you could have them blocked or whatever. You know, you detached, you cold. No, you just healing. It's what people supposed to do. You getting messages from spirit guides to go, you know, don't be bothered with temptation. You could have had a dream about, you know, having sex with one of your exes, a twin flame, somebody that you put to an end, Pluto, and you started planting new seeds this spring. You could have broke up with somebody this spring, okay, and started planting new seeds for yourself. That's good. That's all good. Autumn. It's something about autumn. We're in autumn now. Somebody want to bring confusion to your harvest, okay? Somebody gonna be trying to bring confusion to your harvest, your new harvest that you got coming in because you planted new seeds. So they know you got a harvest coming in because they know you planted good seeds. Okay. And somebody could be trying to ruin that. They could be trying to come in with an apology. Okay. And want another union. That's up to you. You better use your third eye. Okay. They better be very transparent. I've seen that. They're going to have to be very transparent with you, what it is that you want, or they can get bad karma. It can go either way. I keep telling you it's about their intentions. It's about their intentions. Whatever they set in, because you already planted good seeds. Look, fate, detours, divine intervention. They could be trying to get you off your detour. They could be trying to make you have a detour with your harvest. So y'all better be careful about that. Have you tempted out here like you in the Garden of Eden or some shit? Serpent. Be careful of the serpent, okay? You show yourself self-love, creation, and setting your good intentions this spring. Getting away from confusion, Neptune, illusions. You know, you worked on your shadow side. Okay, messages. Mars. This is about lust. Okay? God of war, you know, spiritual war, sex, lust, passion. Somebody all up in their emotions. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that I'm talking to. Somebody want to come in and tempt you, like, in the Garden of Eden. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of that serpent, okay? Don't you open up that window, all right? And then you got limitations, fears. They want you to have limitations and fears for moving, forward with your divine intervention. They try to get you in fear to move forward. Child, these people is crazy. Regret, repression. They want you in regret and repression for leaving them, or they could be in regret, repression that you healed. Trust the divine timing. It just said that divine fate, detour. So divine had it where as though you had a detour with this person. You did a whole detour with this person. Divine intervention came in because maybe it wasn't the right person, maybe it wasn't the right time. Growth this summer. So you planted seeds this spring and you had a lot of growth this summer. Okay, somebody could be mad about that. Reflection. You started reflecting on yourself. Somebody wanted you in regret and repression. They probably was putting their projections on you. That's not going to work because you listen. Look, you got your third eye open. High priest had the knowledge about what was going on, and divine intervention had to stabilize you, harmony and flow, get you back on your path, was stabilizing you with your harmony and your flow. Somebody wants you in fear. I told you it was your twin flame. Twin flames is karmic to me. They wanted you detached and cold. So this twin flame was detached and closed off to you, and they wanted to use a control tactic. They were trying to use control tactics, scarcity tactics on you to have control over you. Somebody wanted control over you. Maybe it's this group. Apology, forgiveness. Now they're coming in with apology, forgiveness. Take action. Because you took action and started a new beginning. You're distant from this person, your energy, everything from this person. They coming in with, like in the Garden of Eden. I'm trying to tell you, deception, trickery. That's what they trying to do, man. Like, come on with this shit. They're mad. This group is mad. Cycles, completion. You completed a cycle. And you're about to come into your harvest this autumn. They know this. So they're going to try to send them in this autumn, this fall. They're going to try to have you using scarcity control tactics. Divine timing is at play right now. They know this. They're trying to beat the wheel. They're trying to beat the wheel. Like if you're already on top of that wheel and the wheel is turning by a certain cycle, they're trying to beat the wheel. I'll just let you know, leap of faith before you get this new beginning. I'm trying to tell you, the Fool card and the Terror deck. Before you take this leap of faith towards your divine intervention, they're trying to get on the wheel. Get off the wheel. Stay the fuck off the wheel. Stay the fuck off the wheel. Hi, baby. Stay the fuck off my wheel. Tell them, look, truth expression. You know what I'm saying? Remember awakening. They don't want you to remember who you are, have an awakening. They don't want you to have an awakening about self-love, self-care. They don't want you to remember anything that you are. Once you came in that relationship, you are empath, caring, loving. They didn't want you to love on yourself when you was in a relationship with them. They wanted you to love all on them. They wanted all your attention, all your affection. Shit. Not no more. Now you sit up there as self-love, creation, and setting your intentions. And this spring you did so. And congratulations. You got your wings. Not only your wings, but your crown too. And it ain't slipping off your head. You know what I'm saying? Ancestor guides, they guided you. This spring, you took this leap of faith. And you set true intentions. It's their intentions. I keep telling you, it's about when you first come into somebody. Your intentions as an empath is always to be truthful, always to be honest, always to be caring, and shit like that. Their intentions is basically to swallow you up. Union. So somebody union, or they making sure that you don't have an awakening about your union. Stability, harmony. They don't want you stable. They don't want you in this harmony. They don't want you to flow. Like this shit to flow. I seen the Moon card when I seen flow. Because that deals with emotions. They don't want shit to flow, like be calm. Just shit to just keep flowing. They don't want your emotions to keep flowing. They don't want you to have your stability to keep flowing. Your harmony, your peace of mind to flow. They want it to be, flippity flop. You know how that man be doing. They want that shit to be flippity flop when you closed off, guarded, resisted. You see? They want you to be closed off and resist. I think you should resist the devil so they shall flee. That's what I think. They don't want you to have freedom. These are people that still try to, like I said earlier, try to hold on to your energy before you take this leap. They like just picture you about to take a leap and somebody holding on to your, your jacket or something like that. These are people still trying to hold on because they know you're about to take have a harvest. Whether it's a new job, new home, apartment, or something you applied for. I don't give a fuck if you applied for this before you was healed and you said fuck it and I'm gonna just go ahead down my divine intervention, go on my contract with divine. I don't give a fuck if it was 2 years ago. You're gonna get a phone call or email or something. If it was a home you filled out, a job that you really wanted, you're about to get that. That's your harvest. And somebody really know that. Somebody know you're about to come into this harvest and you're gonna be surprised. I'm trying to tell you. Like 2 years ago, you applied for a home, something like that, you got denied because you didn't have enough, credit or something like that. Some shit changed in that contract. I'm looking at, I don't know why I'm seeing a contract with little words in it, like the fine print, but something changed in that contract. Look, fulfillment, wish. I just told you that. So this is about some wish fulfillment you're about to receive. And not only that, your wish fulfillment and then this union. If you are concerned about a union, then that's one of your wish fulfillment, something you prayed for, then you will get that. Okay, it's all about the intentions you already set. Okay, and you stayed on this stability, harmony, and flow with divine. If you got off the path, of course, you always gonna, make mistakes. You're gonna get off, you're gonna get on, you're gonna get off, you're gonna get on, you're gonna get off, you're gonna get on. You good though. You good with divine. I mean, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. They understand. Long as you ain't getting way off a track. You know what I'm saying? When you got to start all over again, your dark night of the soul. Of course, you want to be out there, in the world. But you always knew this world ain't for you. It's for a reason. Trust me. You finding out it's for a fucking reason. Past, lack, suffering. Because you start being in lack and you start suffering. Your mind, body, and soul start suffering. When you get out there with these people, listen here, y'all need to accept, if you don't fit in with these people, interrogation. If you don't fit in with these people, you have a soul tribe out there that you fit in. I haven't found them yet. You are. When you're on your divine path and your divine journey, you're going to find these same people just like you that think alike like you, that want to hear you, that want to hear you out, that's compassionate, got the same intentions of being compassionate. And then, the world love it when you sing the blues. I keep hearing that song. The world love it when you sing the blues. So now when you find somebody or people like yourself, you got to get rid of that mind frame too. Like, they're going to hurt me like everybody else. When they're going to switch up. You got to get out of that mindset. That's what divine wants you out of. When they're going to switch up. Because a lot of people switched up on you. Change, courage. You have to have the courage to change. Okay? And then the wisdom to know the difference. We can use that not just in, I guess they say that in NA. You got to have that courage to change. And the wisdom to know the difference. Neptune energy. You always use your wisdom. When it's time to change, when divine say go, it's time to go. Divine timing is at play. Every time this is going on, divine timing is at play. You just know that. Every time something say leave that relationship, leave this, leave that. Just know divine time. It's divine telling you. That's the awakening. That's divine telling you. That's not you talking to yourself. Trust divine timing. You got to trust divine timing. A lot of people ain't listen. They could be telling you about to go, get in the union. You need to go now. You be closed off, guarded, because of all you went through, resisting. You be resisting this. Higher self-activation. This is part of your ascensions. Balance. Bring a balance into your life. Justice, harmony. Like stability, harmony, flow. If you're on that stability, harmony, flow, and trusting divine timing, you know how they said he's going to guide your steps? He's going to guide your steps. Plain and simple. You just got to stay on that path. You heard what I said earlier. Like, hey, you listen here. If I don't get no relationship, I ain't lonely. I got my ancestors. I got my spirit guides. Trust that. And they've been supplying everything I need since I was young. Since I took off and ran away from home. I ain't never had to be out in the streets selling my ass, be no street walker, none of that. I had to do none of that. That's how you know you chosen. You ain't got to do, I mean, if they have to do that, I mean, some people choose to, but you don't have to if you spiritually guided. They'll guide people towards you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was guided towards me like, hey, you know, you 15 years old, you shouldn't be out in these streets. I don't want nothing from you. You can just, you know, get yourself together, you know, things like that. You need to sign up for Job Corps. You know, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to go home, you about to find something else to do with your life. You need to go ahead and go to Job Corps or something like that. You see how divine guides you, integration with people. And I didn't even have to tell this person that I ran away from home because trust me, I wasn't no bum when I ran away from home. I'll go to McDonald's, I'll go wash up, I'll go got my hot curler, pluck, you know, do my hair and shit like that and come out looking fly as fuck. But for some odd reason, when it was like, walked up to me, it was like, hey, you know, they started talking to me and it was like, you want to go to lunch? I was hungry as fuck too. And I just came from McDonald's getting, you know, doing my hair and shit. And the person was like, you want to go eat with me? You want to have lunch with me? And they sensed something was off. They was like, something's off. And I was, what you mean? You know how you try to play it off. What you mean? You a runaway? You know, you going to be honest, yeah. Oh, no, you going to come stay with me. You know, you can stay, you know, you can stay in my basement or something. There's a whole nice basement down there. You know, can't let my parents know, though. You know, shit like that. But divine supplies all your needs according to his riches and his glory. And you're not going to be out in the streets. That's how he was. He was like very protective of me. You're a virgin. Don't be going out here. You know, things like that. Actually, he said, I want to be your first. If you have sex, you know. But somebody wanted you in a lack of suffering. That's how, you know, these people are. And I've been blessed all my life. I can't even lie. Blessed all my life. But you got these dark ass covers out here that see that you was blessed all your life. I mean, settlement money, all this shit always came through where I could take care of my son, go to school. If you're doing the right things and you got the setting the good intentions, this is what I'm trying to tell you. If you know this, if you always been setting good intentions ever since a young age, divine always gonna supply everything you need according to his riches and glory, not yours. And knowing that I don't ask for a lot. When I pray, I don't ask for a lot. You're like, you stubborn ass woman, you know. I know divine, like, you stubborn ass woman. They're like, what do you want? Now that I'm older, it's like cigarettes and soda, you know. Divine provides all your needs. Even though it's not good, you might say it's not good for me, but you know, it is what it is. But you have people that's been started attacking you because you was on your purpose. You had the courage to change. You had the courage I had the courage when divine said, get up and leave. That's why you always get bliss wherever you go. Because divine said, leave, I leave. And then when I go to wherever I'm going to, you know, sometimes it be like, pick up and leave. Where you go at, you end up getting a blessing. You know, people know that. You get a stable foundation, harmony, and flow where you at. But so far where I'm at right now, I don't know what's going on, y'all. They just been attacking. They've been using scarcity tactics, attacking me, stealing from me, you know, taking things from me. You know, they want me to start from fresh. It's not happening. Third eye. I know what's going on. You know what's going on. Every time you have the courage to change and the wisdom to know the difference. Here goes somebody with that fire energy, mad as fuck. Somebody is mad at your stability that you always get the courage to change and get a blessing everywhere you walk. People could say you blessed and highly favored. Like Mary said, what's that song? It's the God in you. You know, I just want to tell the truth. You know, you're so bad. You're so wonder out why. You're so cool. Don't be. Yeah, this is just a devil cult that's mad as fuck. They know wherever you go, they can call you a blessed woman, a blessed man. But it's somebody that thinks that, oh, I'm gonna put karma on you. You owe karmic debt. No, the fuck you. If you owe karmic debt, why are you getting blessed everywhere? Everywhere you turn, you getting blessed. Why? How you owe a karmic debt if you getting blessed everywhere? It doesn't make any sense. Because somebody was trying to sacrifice you. Somebody was trying to destiny swap. They wanted what you have. They wanted the blessings that you have, so they tried to do a destiny swap. Take you out, Let's see if I can get them blessings. How you gonna take somebody else out and get their blessings? You ain't do the work. You didn't do the work with your heart. You didn't do no work with your heart. They want to take the easy way out. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl ass shit. Ain't do no work, but I want to be blessed and highly favored. They mad because I'm saying you well grounded and you blessed and you highly favored in the spiritual realm and on earth. You know what I'm saying? Plus you're a hybrid. Thank God for that. Because all the witchcraft they did too didn't work. They like, who are you? You have been receiving to open since birth. Since the doctor pulled you out the womb, the doctor already knew who you was and seen that light. They had a remembrance and an awakening. Even when they held you, they knew who you was. And these people know too. That's why they wanted people closed off, guarded, and resist you. You know, like playing you like you the devil. No, we're not. We the healers. You're the devil. Like, stop. Please just stop. This group need to just stop for real. Guilt, sabotage. They want you to feel guilty about you being chosen. Why would I feel guilty about having an awakening? Why would I feel guilty about having blessings everywhere the fuck I go? Because I have good intentions. I set good intentions. If it was not so, I have plenty of people tell you, people will tell you I be blessed everywhere I go. If I go up north, I'm blessed. Let me tell you, you got friends that know you. If I go up north, before I step foot in my hometown, I have plenty of people that will make sure, because they know I'll sell stuff, they'll make sure they'll give me about 15, 20 Gucci watches. And I can go sell it in my hometown and make me some money, get back in my feet as soon as I get there. I got people like that. And this is what people mad at. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't got to lie, Craig, and I ain't got to lie about shit. Before, they know this. They know you're going to be they know you're going to harvest. You always be in your harvest season. If I step foot before I go to my hometown, I guarantee I can go somewhere where people own stands and they're going to give me all that shit for free and say, here, get back on your feet. You got it like that. These are people that's mad. They don't got it like that. They done burned so many fucking bridges. Guilt, sabotage. They want you to feel guilty and sabotage you because you get blessed everywhere you go. It's your intentions you set. You set good intentions. Ain't nobody saying you perfect, but your heart, you set good intentions everywhere you go. You obey your elders. You respect your elders until they disrespect you. Okay? Other than that, you good. That's what I'm saying. Masculine. You could be a masculine. Okay? You good everywhere you go. North Node. Just to let you know, you on your North Node, you on your purpose. Regardless of what it is that you're doing. If you picked up any of your gifts, if you put something down and you picked it back up, you're going to be blessed for that. Because that's part of your gifts. You let somebody tear you down, tell you, oh, that's not your gift. Put that shit back down. Put that music back down. Put that guitar back down. Put that DJ equipment back down. You ain't doing that shit. You allow somebody to do that, you on your South Node, you're in your comfort zone. You letting somebody pull you into a comfort zone because that's where they comfortable at. Not moving no further. You want to move further. Whatever gifts you have, singing, whatever, I want you to pick that back up. I'm just thinking about what's that website I used to be on? This is an app, and I used to sing on it. You know, you can go in the app and you can sing with different people. You know, practice your voice, do whatever. I don't know why I'm picking that up. That's going to put you on your North Node, and that's going to start your harvest. That's your seed being planted right there. Masculine. So somebody can sing. It's a masculine out here. Somebody told you to shut the fuck up. Put your voice back. Or you can't sing or whatever they told you, man. Just practice on your voice. Drink some honey, tea, and start practicing. I can't think of that app. I used to go on there all the time and sing with other people. I think that is. Yeah, you get tired of those people, man. Telling you put your gifts down is wicked. It's witchcraft. You know, you probably grew up in a religious family. This is the tradition. No, remember that movie, I Want to Sing, Daddy, or something like that? I Want to Sing. Remember that? I want to sing. You know, she went through a lot before she ended up making it, you know, I want to come home, daddy, I want to come with gifts. I just was telling you about your gifts. That's your activation. When you pick back up your gifts, I don't give a hell how old you are. You better pick them gifts back up because that's your activation right there. When you start picking up your gifts, that's showing that you're grounded and you're going down your divine path. And you don't mind. Listen here, motherfucker got something negative to say. You don't need to be here then. You wasn't in my struggle. Why you complaining? Yeah, apology. It's somebody want to come in with an apology, you know. You know, that is part of divine intervention too. This is meant to happen. This was already written, so it is divine intervention. Anything that happens in your life is divine intervention. That's the Ace of Cups. And it's sometimes it's a test to see what you do. To see if you had a breakthrough. Sometimes it's your test to see if you really had a breakthrough with divine or you bullshit. I'm going to just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Nurture, compassion. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that you need to balance that out though. That empathicness and that boldness and the boundaries, that's the weighing of the scales. I know it's hard for you to be like, no, but sometimes you got to say no. If you wasn't in my struggle, don't come in my limelight. Plain and simple. You can't walk the gold carpet with me. I ain't gonna say red carpet because that's sacrificing. You can't walk gold carpet with me if you wasn't in my fucking struggle. If you wasn't in my breakthrough, when I had my breakthrough, finally after all that motherfuckers was taking me through or I took myself through, what the fuck? See, I ain't a narcissist. I take accountability for my shit too. Some tests you didn't pass. I mean, it is what it is. Some tests you didn't pass with divine, but it ain't for nobody else to judge. It's for divine to say, if I want to give you this, because I want to give you this, because I see you trying, it's divine timing. I'm going to give you this because I see you trying, at least trying. It's not nobody purpose to say, I don't think you should have that. Let me snatch that from you. I don't think you should have that blessing. Let me snatch it from you. Who the fuck are these people, man? A dark coven. They believe they should be able to snatch up your blessings. Chemistry. Passion. It's about your passion. Whatever you have passion for, pick that shit back up, man. Rebirth. This winter, that's your rebirth. I'm telling you, that's your activation. If you do that this autumn and you just pick it up, if you don't play the piano and you go order your music book, and you go to Walmart, you order you a piano, electric piano or something like that, and you just at least start. That's starting your harvest. The wheel gonna start turning. I'm trying to tell you. The wheel gonna start turning because that's the gift he gave you. He wants you to use them. He didn't give it for you to sit up there and sacrifice it for motherfuckers around you. Look what they doing. Like, come on. You got chemistry and passion for something, pick that shit up. Straight up. We ain't got time for this. Vanity and pride. Expectation, self-worth. That's what divine expecting you to do. You know your self-worth as a chosen one. You don't know these demons know their self-worth, don't they? They know they demons and they going to hell, don't they? They know they demons and they going to straight to fucking hell. They doing their job. When you gonna do yours? We're in the spiritual warfare. But these motherfuckers doing their job, ain't they? Trying to rob, kill, and destroy everything in your damn life. And you just sitting there like, okay, do it. Yeah, okay. Trying to tell you, divine intervention is at play during this autumn season. And they know it. They're going to get towers for doing this shit to you. Detachment code. They could be saying you detaching code because you don't want to be bothered with them no more. No, you're not. Disharmony triggers. The only reason why they want to come in because they want you in disharmony with yourself, not in alignment with divine. Want you to be in alignment with them. So all they're going to do is be a detaching code to you. You don't fit into them. You're a hybrid. Why would you fit into them? I keep saying this over and over again. Look, self-care. This is what it's all about. You taking care of yourself, your mind, specifically, your soul, specifically. These motherfuckers crazy. How you don't want somebody to take care of themselves? Man, y'all better look out for yourself right now. Let me tell you, spy watching, they watching you while you self-care. They don't want you to self-care. They want you to, deactivate, if you know what I mean. This shit crazy as fuck. I'm gonna go through all these cards. I'm telling you, I don't care how old you are. You better go, whatever gifts that you had when you was younger or whatever, just pick it up and you're gonna start seeing, like, you start manifesting. They know that you're a manifest. They know you're earthly. Look, they know that earthly shit, that harvest season gonna come when you're doing what you need to do for divine. That's why they be talking shit. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Demon. Yes, the fuck I am, demon. You ain't gonna tell me what the fuck. Storm unexpected. See, they want you to keep having a storm unexpected. That's what they spying on. If I cause a storm unexpected to them, if I cause a tower for them, vanity and pride. Because they want you sitting in vanity and pride. No, you need to be sitting in your gifts that divine gave you. I don't care if it's a studio. Man, you better get that little studio in that closet together. I don't give a fuck. You gotta take all those clothes out that damn closet. You know, put that foam up or whatever and make you a fucking studio in that damn closet. Better than nothing. I heard record labels. So somebody wanted their own record label a long time ago. Man, if you don't pick that shit up, if you don't do what you need to do in your man cave, I keep hearing man cave. You got a man cave. You better make the Batmobile. Batman. You know how to do this. You ain't slow. Unity. I'm trying to tell you, soon as you do this, even if you just pick it up, the thought, your intentions, divine gonna start, he gonna help you. If you don't have enough money, all of a sudden money gonna come out of nowhere. Y'all seen this before at play until you stop because these demons told you, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not you. It's not you. That's not your gifts. I'm gonna tell you, how you fuck you gonna tell me my gifts? How you gonna tell me what works for me, what's been working for me? I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know my intentions. I know my heart. Like, you're crazy as fuck. Mind your business. Stay out of people's paths. That's why you keep getting tower moments. Because you keep going down people's paths that ask you to get the fuck off. Party external. So these people want to be able to party external. They for the streets. You're not. And if you're different than them, so what? Look what's going on now. Thank God you different. There ain't no telling where you'll be right now. You wouldn't be stable. You wouldn't have harmony. You wouldn't have flow with your feet. I'm trying to tell you. Roots. Toxicity bound patterns. So somebody been doing roots. They have you in this pattern. They trying to have you in this pattern of getting on the roller coaster, you know, getting on the cycle of manifestation. Get off. I say get off. Get on the roller coaster. Get off. Get on the wheel of fortune. Get off. I said so. This is the damn devil, man. They want you to party external with them. It's nothing to party for. What is it, a party? Hell? To get ready for hell? They want you to party to get ready for hell, man. Party external. You never use your gift, divine will punish you. Because when you get judged, they damn sure ask, what you do with your gifts I gave you? Oh, people told me. But I don't give a fuck what people told you. That ain't how he talk. But I don't know. But, you know, I don't give a fuck what people told you. What I tell you? You know what I'm saying? You a warrior or what the fuck are you? Weak? The fuck? Man, somebody just want this. They want this scale unbalanced. You get what I'm saying? Karma. They want you to keep acting like you're receiving karma. You're not receiving no karma. It's people, this dark coming, purposely doing this shit. You got spark, renewal, spark. You about to have a renewal spark and they know it during this harvest season. I'm telling you, when you renew your mind, when you renew your heart, and you just go do what divine told you to do, watch. Watch. Soon as you make that first step, he gonna make 10. I'm trying to tell you, I did this since I was 15, so I know I'm a manifester. Blessed everywhere I go. Because it's about my intentions. I don't have bad intentions for people. Just like I said, if I go up north before I hit my hometown, Philly, I got probably about 5 people that got stands, socks, oils, incense, They know I be on that shit. Like, okay, I'm about to go there. You know what I'm about to do. And they'll tell me, don't even pay me. You don't even got to give me nothing. I just try to get you something on your feet. I got plenty of people to vouch for that shit right there. I'm going to give you about 20 Gucci watches. You know, I know you can sell them. Socks. All that. There's a lot of people that can't do that. They know your intellect. They know how you get down. They know you're a hustler. I ain't hustling the wrong shit. That's why you be blessed and highly favored. I'm not hustling. I'm not going out there selling, you know, weed or harmful drugs to people. This is what these people want you to be on, vanity and pride, and you're not. That's why they kind of understand how they always getting blessed. How? Because your intentions. I don't give a fuck what a bitch or a nigga got to say. It's my intentions. You want me in a toxic, bound pattern of karma. That you want me to serve out your karma. Because you don't want to do the work. You know what I'm saying? They want you to serve out their karma. They don't want to heal. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to set good intentions. They want to do some harmful shit to people and think they're supposed to get a blessing. And then they want to punish you for them having toxic, bound patterns. Mind, body, soul ain't the fuck hitting on nothing. Ain't hitting on shit. You set good intentions. I don't give a fuck where you go. And because you made mistakes in the past, so what? Everybody do. So what? In relationships, friendships, avoidance, stalemate. Okay, they want you to have a stalemate. They want you to smell stale. Or this could be somebody that's trying to come back and apologize that put you on go, like put you to an end. Stalemate. This was a stalemate. Distant. Retreat or time out. They got distant and said we need a time out. Okay, I need a time out too from them toxic bound patterns that you try to put me in. I need to retreat too. But then you probably just, divine intervention probably say, you keep going. Fuck that. They want to party external. Keep going. And then you apologize to divine and you kept it the fuck moving. Like, I'm sorry I ain't listen to you. You know, that's your heart. I'm sorry I ain't listen to you. But you already know everything's forgiven once you act. So why would you want to keep repeating it? Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. No, once you apologize, it's done. You know, all is forgiven. It's human that can't forgive motherfuckers. It's humans. You motherfucker crazy, y'all. Let's get a break and think about that for a minute. It's humans that can't forgive you. I don't care who they are. Every time you set good intentions, you notice you start manifesting, and you got people, when you get a renewal or a spark, you start manifesting, start harvesting. It's not God doing anything to you. It's these demons. It's not God punishing you. It's these people. They want you to blame God, like Job. Job ain't never do that because Job knew, use his third eye, his wisdom was like, this is not God. This is the damn devil. This is a damn devil. This is a damn devil doing this shit. God ain't punishing me. You specifically came for me. You wanted to start punishing me because I had all this. Job said I had all this. And you wanted to just come and make me suffer. And that's why I'm going to get 100 folds in the end. I will not turn against divine for nobody. I don't give a fuck what you take me through. I don't give a fuck what you stole from me. Or what you took from me. My family. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's going to come back 100 folds, boo-boo. So what did you actually take? Nothing. Now your soul, now the devil got to come collect your soul. You got to have a renewal and a spark with the damn devil. Since you wanted to party external on my behalf, off of me, harvesting off of people's energy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Motherfuckers think they so slick. Well, you're suffering because God wants you to suffer. No, that's your shit want me to suffer. You want to destiny swap. You want to do whatever you want to do to somebody and you act like you got it like that, like you God. You can call down the wrath on somebody when they're not even doing nothing wrong. You're not the judge or the fucking jury. You can't even judge yourself. You can't even tell whether or not you're going to hell or heaven right now. You don't even know when your karma going to hit for doing this shit to people. When they already balance the scale. It don't matter what you think about them. It don't matter if you jealous or envy. And your heart is already being weighed. And that's why the devil coming to collect. and you act like I give a fuck. I did what I had to do in life. I took care of my child with every inch of my soul. Only 15 years old. So, this somebody want to judge you because you did try to do everything right. You probably didn't get everything right, but you did everything like you supposed to. You was guided. And this is somebody want to come along and say, no, you didn't. I'm going to say you didn't. Yes, the fuck I did, bitch or nigga. And that's the last time I'm going to tell you that. Well, you just come let the devil collect, and because the scales is already being weighed for what the fuck you already did, bitch. You don't come take nothing from me. You don't have a right to. When you under judgment, your damn self. Everybody in this world is under judgment, gotta weigh them fucking scales. How the fuck you gonna say I'm the judge and the fucking jury over your life and your family life? You're not. Because if you was, you'll like to go according to plan like you wanted it to, right? Your life didn't go according to plan like you planned it out. Child, these people crazy. These motherfucking dark witches and dark niggas is crazy as fuck. Fuck you. All you. The whole crew. I would never join no fucking crew like this. You fucking crooked. So don't ask me. I've been telling you no. I've been telling you since you've been sending people in. I've been telling you, and I know I sense they were sent in by this coven. It's a bunch of warlocks and a bunch of witches that's been practicing at a distance magic on you. And since they couldn't beat you that way, they go do other shit behind the scenes. Stay hidden like a chameleon, but you're not. You're not hidden from God, and you're not hidden from my ancestors, and you damn sure ain't hidden from karma. Karma know your address. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers crazy. These motherfuckers want you to surrender to them and purge to them. Bitch, I would never ask you for nothing. You ain't got shit to offer. You ain't got, all I need to do is balance things out with divine, and everything gonna be okay. Like Job did. Exactly what Job did. And to ask me to turn against divine for you, for man, you got me fucked up. I'm just like Job. I don't give a fuck. You come in with all these illusions like they did with Job, and I'll look at you like, you fucking crazy. I'm not turning against God for man. You got me fucked up. What you say don't fucking matter. At the end of the day, because you're being judged, your heart being judged just as well as mine. So if you was to turn me from divine, what did that mean? If you was actually able to turn me from my ancestors, my spirit guides, the ones that's been helping me, what did that mean? What did I say? I'm a sellout, right? I'm gonna sell my soul to your ass? Man, I think not. I think you better kiss my ass. That's what I think. Facade beliefs. This is all about beliefs and your self-worth. Man, come on. Contracts, career commitments. It's all about that. I'm trying to tell you, that's what the fuck it's all about. And I ain't doing no hokey pokey with you. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with this cover, man. Fuck you. And all that you stand for. Fuck you. Fuck your bitches and fuck your niggas in this dark coat. And I fucking said it. Fuck all y'all. Until death tear us apart. You see what they say, right? Until death tear us apart. Debt. They want you to be in debt to this covenant. No, the fuck. I'm not in debt to no covenant. I ain't signed no contract. Unless you forge my name on a fucking contract. This is somebody like forging documents and shit. Forge everything. They even a fraud. When they was created, they was even a fucking fraud. Divine knew what they was going to do before they fucking did it. They're even a fucking fraud. That's what I'm saying. Nothing about them is real. Nothing about them. They all frauds. Even their beliefs. Because divine say you got free will to believe what you want to. Rejection, loss, fragmented. They mad because you rejecting them. This coven. Fuck your whole goddamn coven. And I fucking said it. I have no fear of you. I do not fear you. Fuck you. With a big, I wish I had one of them hands with a big middle finger and say, fuck you. Fuck you. The fuck out of here. I'm going to buy one. I'm going to order one. So anytime I want to say fuck you to this fucking dark ass cover, fuck you. And all you dark tarot readers too, fuck you. Form and structure solid foundation. That's what they don't want you to form. They want your foundation to be lost, fragmented. Venus. They don't want you to show no love. They don't want you to take no action on your offers. I'm going to take action on my offer, not you fucked up ass offers. Y'all better be careful about these offers and these contracts. And you got somebody forging contracts in your name out here with the devil. I'm trying to tell you, this is a forgery. And divine, as soon as they sign your signature and blood on the dark ass contract, that's when their karma started. That's when the wheels started turning. They don't believe that shit though. They don't believe in shit like that. Nostalgia, memories. Now they have nostalgia about what they did. No, we know, divine know every detail what you did. You can't hide from divine. Divine has every detail what you did. Even I do, because I'm a high priestess. I know everything you fucking did from the beginning to the end, how this all started. Trust that. I put all the puzzles and the pieces together. And they mad at that. You're very, very accurate at what the fuck you be saying. And they trying to figure out how do they know that? Because, bitch, I'm chosen. You should have found that out before you started fucking with somebody. That's what I'm saying. You should have found all that information out before you got your ass deep rooted with the devil. Mercury, messages, travel, communication. You get a lot of uploads. Messages. You've been doing this since you was a child. That's what they didn't know, or did they know? Assistance from spirit guides. Getting messages and assistance from spirit guides. Like, yeah, control tactics. So they've been trying to control you since a child. Man, come on with this shit, man. Guarded. Vulnerable. They see you as vulnerable because you're an empath. But that's what I be telling y'all about some scales, man. Because you're just not going to allow anybody to come in your bed. You're not going to allow just anybody, to play with you, play with your mind, your heart. You're not going to allow that shit. And if they say you bitter, you cold, you detached, okay. From your ass. You right. This is divine intervention. That's that Ace of Cups. You right. Whatever. If you say I'm closed off, detached, bitter, whatever. These are just tactics. Scarcity tactics to get you to open up to these dark ass covers. And you're not opening up. You're not opening up your soul, your mind, nothing to these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers in the back of your mind don't mean shit. And that would be your pineal gland. You don't mean shit in my pineal gland. Matter of fact, I'll shit you out in my pineal gland. Just like I shit that witchcraft out that you did. I'm telling y'all that day, woo. You can tell somebody was doing fucking witchcraft, man. You see how flat my tummy is right now? Yeah. Somebody was doing glamour spells, all that shit, man. Go take your ass on this dark cover right here. Fuck all of y'all. That's where I'm at with it. Let's go into the other cards. Pick up your gifts, man. Pick up your gifts. As soon as you pick it up, you start harvesting. They don't want you to know this, man. And start clearing out your chakras. I guarantee you, especially your root chakra, your solar plexus, your willpower, your sacral chakra, your crown chakra. I bet you in my money, them motherfuckers, you're going to find motherfucker calling you all of a sudden, getting angry. What are you doing? Asking you what you doing out the blue and shit. Like they connected to you somehow. Like they know you about to pick up your gifts. Divine timing is at play, boo-boo. You already open to this awakening. You're getting grounded. And they don't like that shit because they know you about to pick up them gifts. You about to awaken to your gifts. They don't want you to awaken and have this breakthrough, man. We already had it. Get the fuck on. We had that breakthrough when we was a companionship, empath. You did your dark night of soul, Pluto transformation. Some still coming. They're gonna receive the messages I'm not gonna force you, like hurry up, rush. I don't do shit like that. So if you're in lack and you're suffering right now, I'm not suffering, I'm at peace. The whole world is singing the blues, and I'm sitting here at fucking peace. Even when they stole from me, I'm still sitting here at peace. Mind, body, and soul. You ain't break me, but you broke yourself. I'm still here in peace. Peace of mind. I ain't no crazy house. I'm not in jail. I'm not nowhere but relaxing, eating. You stole my food stand, so I'm still eating. You know what I'm saying? You stole my car. I got 2 feet. I can fucking walk. It's okay. Yeah. What? I used to be in Philly, if you live in Philly, we don't mind walking. You know, I used to walk from, and especially in the summertime, I love to walk in the summertime in Philly, even if I had a car. I'll walk from North Philly to South Philly. We used to it. They don't understand the background you come from. You get what I'm saying? They take vanity and pride, like they don't even show gratitude for the shit they have. That's why they end up losing it. You so busy worrying about somebody else if they have it or not. They have a car to get around. You so busy worrying, activating about somebody else's shit, activating your ass with somebody else's shit. You need to concentrate on your own because you're about to lose yours. They be swearing they doing something out here. They are outdated, expired, and they fucking old news to Divine. Divine don't even want to hear from these motherfuckers no more. Talking about I'm keeping a promise. Who you keeping a promise to? The devil? They keeping that promise to the devil to try to expect a new beginning. Yeah, okay. Caution. That's what I'm going to tell you. They on that caution mark right now. Yield. They on that year mark. Yield. Divine is telling them, look, setting the record straight. Running away. They trying to run away from their karma after they try to set the record straight with you. What record did you set? I scratched that motherfucker. Skiji. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to run away from karma that's coming right here, man. You can't. Expecting a new beginning. Where you running to? Where you going? No fucking where. Karma gonna follow you wherever you go all the days of your life. Just like all my children. Trash. Wherever they run into, expecting a new beginning is gonna be trash. Plain and simple for what they did to you. Try to trash you, defame your character, do all this shit to trash you, a divine being. Where you running to? Straight into the trash can? Right into the trash can. Boop. Lucky shot. Game over. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're running into, the trash. Game over. Lucky shot. They thought they was lucky when they did whatever to destroy you. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. I know it is. Destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. That's how they wanted you, but you're not. Envy. This was all over envy, child. Knowing they fucked up. Look, after they run into this no new beginning, into the trash can, and Divine said, game over, boo-boo. We found your address. It's karma time. Hammer time. Caught up. You caught, huh? Knowing they fucked up. Finding evidence, getting caught cheating. The Divine caught them up in the spiritual. You already caught up. Look, tangent sex. This is all over sex and trying to get you in this cult to do tangent sex and more, you know, swingers and poly, and you just not with it. Man or woman, you just probably just not with it. This is a copycat of yours that was involved in shit like this and try to say you was involved in tangent sex. I got all day, boo-boo, play with the Wi-Fi. Shit, and that's what you're getting in trouble for now. Emotional intelligence. They don't like your emotional intelligence. Play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Look, sex shop. This is a sex shop copycat. Man or woman that was trying to be telling you and say you was doing everything they was doing, putting their projections out on you. They don't want to hear it. That shows you right there. They didn't want to hear what you had to say. I know that's right, boo-boo. You gonna hear it? Wanna hear it? Here it go. Yeah, investigating. They're under investigation for becoming your copycat. Watching shit go down. They were sitting up there watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip, the shit they started. They were just sitting back there enjoying this shit. They don't want to hear it now, but you're going to hear it because you're going to hear it. You already know the tea. Everybody already know the tea that you had a copycat, you know, that was doing this shit, doing drugs. They was on drugs, getting rooms, probably in your name, doing all types of shit. This is a hater of yours. Investigating you. They probably was investigating you and then talk shit and then watch the shit go down. But everybody already know the fucking tea. They falling apart, falling to pieces. I don't give a fuck. And then say they don't hate nothing about you. But you doing all this behind the background. Child, please. You a fucking liar. Divorce. They probably going to do a divorce under your name too. They probably was putting a divorce under your name. They probably got a fake marriage under your name. That's why they don't want to hear it. I don't give a fuck. In their feels. Now they're in their feelings because they're getting divorced. You're going to find out about this. If you had a false marriage, they know you're about to find out about this shit because they're under investigation. They don't want you to find out. Them and their fake friends did this plan to destroy you because they were doing drugs. Shattered, broken, fucked up. They wanted you shattered, broken, your reputation fucked up out here. And you're a good person. Everywhere you walk, wherever you come from, you have a great reputation with older, younger people. They try to destroy this reputation. This is probably somebody that's been following and know that you had a good reputation, and they try to destroy your reputation by getting a copycat of you. These motherfuckers crazy. Like, if they did a fake marriage, they probably said, if you was dating, like I said before, if you was dating, you ain't know you was married. Look at them sleeping with all these people. Look at them having fun. Look at them cheating on me. No, bitch. No, nigga. We wasn't never married. We wasn't never married to you. The fuck you talking about? That's you and the copycat. You and the copycat that try to destroy somebody's reputation and shatter them. That's what you did, because you felt as though they had a good reputation, so you wanted to destroy it. And the copycat have a bad reputation. That's what the shit was about. Man and woman. These are love stories. This is your ex. Love story once upon a time that did this shit. Try to destroy your reputation. Nobody would talk bad about you. So they had to try to go destroy your reputation so you can fall apart and fall to pieces. Like, they want you to a insane asylum somewhere after all these rumors. But you had receipts. Insecure. They wanted you insecure. They could have said you was insecure. Man, this is somebody you needed to use sexual protection against. They was out here, you know, doing all types of shit, and they wanted you to have bank failure. Total trauma. And you came from being a manifester, and they was told about you. They brought total drama action to you by trying to destroy your reputation because they knew you was a manifester. They knew divine was blessing you. It wasn't other people. Some people was blessing, other people was blessing you, or people was blessing you because of the person that you are. They didn't like that shit. Fulfilling a fantasy. So this was a fantasy to destroy your reputation. They was in their feelings about people loving you. That's crazy. Think about that. Why do y'all love them so much? Why do y'all love them so much? Why do y'all only talk good about them? You know, this somebody never wanted you to see you as a good person. Then when they got with their copycat of you, they wanted to destroy you. Ain't no way. Now they trying to burn evidence. They don't want to hear it. Fake apology. We don't want to hear it. They tried to totally destroy your ass. I mean, destroy your reputation, man. If you're a good person, they tried to rip everything from underneath you. If you're a manifester, they wanted to rip everything. That's what narcissists do. Rob, kill, destroy. So you might well say this was the devil and you was Job. If you met a narcissist and they had an ex that copycatted you, you might well say both of them was the devil in your life and you was Job. That's that shit right there. Police. These motherfuckers about to get locked up. Keeping you a secret. They kept this shit a secret, what they was trying to do. The total drama action they were trying to do on you. Ruin everything in your life, man. And then they'll say you ruined it. No, bitch. No, bitch. How the fuck I ruined it? I was doing everything correct. You came and took my shit. Last time I'm going to say that. You purposely did this shit. Divine ain't take shit from me. Divine don't never take shit from me. And they kept this a secret. Now they try to burn evidence. Nah. By coming in with a fake apology, wearing a mask. Toxic. You know this person, who they are. They got anger problems. Anger management. And they'll say you angry. Like you ain't got a right to be angry about the shit. If you are angry, you have a right to. Why is you taking advantage of somebody that's compassionate? Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to destroy somebody that's a caring person? Why are you trying to bring them down? Answer that question. They would never answer that shit. Private relationship. This is somebody that had a private relationship with somebody and they teamed up together against you and formed a copycat of you that can't be nothing like you. Ain't nothing like you. Now they destroyed their reputation. You see what I'm saying? You see how the karma going back, the wheel turning back, the karma, now they destroyed their whole reputation. You did all this over envy? Or you did all this because they blessed? And highly favored? You did all this, but you preaching about God. Child, spare me the motherfucking noise. You did all this over a private relationship. They had a private relationship with somebody, a third party. They put you in a third party. You walked away, and they wanted to destroy your reputation. Any means necessary, because you highly blessed and you highly favored. But they speak about God. They talk about religion. Man, you a devil. Fuck you. and the devil. They did all this so you can go, you know, be bitter and you can and call them back and shit. Fuck you. You would never get a phone call from you. Like I said, kick to the curb, skedaddle. You and your karmic bitch or nigga. Skedaddle, kick to the curb. Promiscuous. They wanted to be out here and be promiscuous. They probably said you was promiscuous. Say be cautious of them. They promiscuous. But you be right in your house. They wanted you depressed. I'm trying to tell you, they wanted you to, you probably had them say it to you before. Why don't you just unalive yourself? What the fuck we gonna unalive ourselves for a narcissist for? Take your ass on. Busybody. And I mean literally, busybody, promiscuous. Now they all probably got this goddamn disease and they mad you don't got it. Oh well, these are the brakes. Pump your brakes. You should have pumped your brakes. The fuck? Let's get some more. Depression. They wanted you depressed. They probably told people caution coming, getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. That's what they was doing. Caution, don't go towards them. They got a disease and all that, so check yourself. You need to check yourself if you mess with them because they got a disease. Bitch, please, sexual protection. We use sexual protection. They ain't got to protect ourselves because we're going to protect our own self. And we're going to protect our mind, body, and soul. You got life fucked up out here. You think we ain't losing the protection. That's the case. I would have 4 or 5 kids out this bitch by now. Okay? Tired of the drama. And you just tired of these motherfuckers. The betrayal, the backstabbing, the tennis wars in your back. These people is just not to be trusted. Pregnancy tests. Like I said, I probably would have had 4 or 5 kids by now. I had one when I was 15. If that's the case, you know, I would have had 4 or 5, 6. That's what they was waiting for too. Y'all heard people say it. You about to have 4 kids. I done went back to my hometown. The same people that said that shit. You still on your one child? Yup. They got about 4 or 5 kids by different baby daddies. Keeping you a secret, putting on a show. Out here putting on a whole fucking show. The Truman Show. That's what I heard. Getting married in your name with a copycat, all this. Man, you'll probably find out. You're going to find, they scared you're going to find this shit out. And you know, you're going to press charges on these motherfuckers. Because why you do all this? Envy. They was in their feels because you left. They was angry. There's other things to do when you ain't. Go punch a punching bag. Buy a dog. What's that movie with Bruce Willis? Buy a fucking dog. We ain't got shit to do with this. Know the tea. I think you already know the tea, especially if you're a high priestess. Know the tea is like high priest is high priest. You already know the tea. You got hidden knowledge. They trying to figure out how you know. Somebody telling you, no, bitch. No, nigga. I know what you did last summer. And the summer before and the summer before that. And all about your private relationships. And this fake ass marriage that you had. And the scams and the schemes you was doing underneath my name. Trying to get you in trouble. So basically, you would have got in trouble. If you didn't take action, you would have got in trouble. You would have got caught up in they shit. I'm trying to tell you, them and they copycat ass shit, expecting a new beginning. They was really expecting a new beginning off your fucking name. No, you not. And where you running to? You're not going nowhere. The record got to be set straight. Divine, the devil, everybody know your address. Let me get some goddess reads. What the fuck? What do they think they going, y'all? What they think? What address they gonna change? They can change their address all day, but karma, you know the address. Where you running to? No damn where. No damn where. They ain't running no fucking where. You ain't going no fucking where. If y'all wonder who that is, right there, that's my son's ex, his other ex. Ain't she pretty? And you see both of the pictures, both of their exes is, around me, right? She at the club with me, at the Jamaican club with me. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Matter of fact, I think that's the one I signed up for. I was going to school, and she didn't have a place to go, something like that. Something was going on with her home. I signed up for school, and I told her ass to sign up for school. And we both signed up for the same school. Different classes, but the same school. So when you want to ruin my reputation out here, know about me. That's what I'm saying. You tried to ruin my fucking reputation for no goddamn reason. You a dirty motherfucker. You in the copycat, bitch. And I fucking said it. You in the copycat, bitch. It was no other way to handle it but the way you handle it. That's how you know something wrong. Level up. And like I said, goddesses. I hope I could do that. You know. I don't know. Is it showing? Well, I would just read the cards. You about to level up. Like I just told you, level up. The Ark of the Covenant. You could be a part of the Ark of the Covenant. You about to level up. It don't matter what they did in the past. It don't matter what they're doing now. It don't matter what they're saying now. You got this bloodline. You about to level the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. And ain't nothing they can do about divine intervention. They can talk. This ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen. Divine be like, what ain't gonna happen? What you say to my child? Bop! What you say ain't gonna happen? Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Queen. What's this say? Queen, Mother, Nanny. Queen of Cups. Energy. Liberation. You're gonna stand in your liberation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on your own until your soul tribe come. That's what the fuck you gonna do. You hear me, goddesses? That's what the fuck you gonna do, Simon? Stop. Woo! Pleasure. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get pleasure out of your liberation and your level up. Trust me on that shit. Fuck what they talking about. You got radical rebirth. And we just had a rebirth. You about to have a rebirth this autumn. You about to go do your rebirth. Can a man be born again? How can a man be born again? Yeah. Mindset. That's how. That's how you can be born again. And then look, you start all over from scratch, and then it's like I heard the fountain of youth. You're not even gonna feel like, if you older, you're not even gonna feel, you probably don't feel that way now. And then you got your soulmate, yin and yang, cosmic power, the sun and the moon, goddess energy, the sun, Ra and Horus. Okay? That picture ain't behind me right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Light and dark. Light and dark, yin and yang energy. You know what I'm saying? Cosmic power. They know that shit coming together. Ain't nothing they can do to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Awakening, yimmy y'all. So y'all having y'all awakening, both of y'all, at the same damn time. Having your awakening at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time. And then we got creativity. Didn't I say, goddesses, come on now, have this awakening. Soon as you take one step, divine gonna take 10. And then you get your cosmic power, the person that's supposed to come towards you. It ain't shit they can do, but they can talk that shit. I can stop it. I can stop them from coming towards you with witchcraft. Bitch, that witchcraft ain't working no more on either of us. If it worked, to block people before, it ain't working. It ain't working. Especially when you release, you did your spiritual bath, you stayed in your liberation, and plus, this is a superpower. Ain't shit you can do about it. Creativity. Come on with that shit, man. Stop acting like you got all the power in the world, man, just because you know people. I know this person, and then look at the government shutdown, and I know that person. And I know divine, the real divine. I know this person, I know the cop, I know the judge, I know I can have this done, I can have them know the military, I know somebody in the military, I know somebody can go hack your shit, I know somebody can do this and I can do that, and I know divine. Because look at the government shutdown. Gods. Let me get y'all something. That's what happens when you think you're God over people's lives. Divine intervention step in. Like, okay, since you did all that, you stole food stamps, nobody won't get it. Nobody won't get it. Now what? Now what? Now what? And since you want to try to get people homeless, you on Section 8 and your heart is not good, the ones that they heart good, y'all ain't got to worry about if you got Section 8. The ones that got Section 8 and they know they have bad intention towards you, get the fuck out. Just like that. In stillness. And these are the hardship they bring on their children. It's a shame these children got to go through this shit just because they want to be evil and envious. It's a shame. I feel sorry for the kids. In stillness, gods, the circle of life. The world gonna keep on spinning, whether you like it or not. You can pause if you want to, but the world every day gonna keep on spinning. So, see the light. You better see the light since your mama womb, gods. Seasons change, people change, but the seasons don't. Let go of the burden. And just let go of the burden, God, because y'all really harbor on to shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know that's right. Call to authenticity, because you're being called to authenticity. You always been authentic. You're being called. Few are chosen. Few are called and few are chosen. And then you got boundless horizons after that. Harvest. And then you got your Casa records being open. That's why I'm telling y'all. Y'all can open up your Casa records. Get what belong to you. They'll say, this sounds too good to be true. I've been there. When I listen and I obey, remember I told you the story about, I seen the unk on the wall. I woke up and I'm like, how is that on the wall from the mini blinds? They don't even, when the sun, how is that even on the wall from the mini blinds? How did that, from the sun? And then he was like, I heard a voice say, throw all your baby fat away. I was like, I got something else for you. I said, I ended up doing it. I had about 3 bags of baby fat, perfumes, all that shit. I had some regular clothes too, but I took it to the Goodwill. And man, I was mad when I was on my way back from that Goodwill. I was pissed the fuck off, Then I went and took a trip up north and got $18,000. So ain't nobody gonna tell me divine don't work. $18,000. You know what I'm saying? So you listen, you obey. That's what happens. Somebody mad about that. Like, they get blessed, highly favored everywhere. Like Mary said on that song. They hate your light. Them demons hate your light. This is that coven right here. This demon that been following you, and they hate that you highly favored from divine because they know where they going. After it's all over and said and done, they know where they're going. And they know where you're going. You're going to complete your mission, regardless of what they do. It's say. They know this shit. Cosmic blessings. And that's for them putting their hands on your cosmic blessings. Watch. That's why they started going through karma. When they came along and touched your shit, that's when that wheel started turning the other way on their behalf. They can say what they want to say, but they're going to see it in a minute. River of destiny. So you just floating, like I said, stability, harmony, and flow on your river of destiny, guys. And that's what it's all about. And then we ain't doing no hokey pokey with these motherfuckers no more. Fuck you. Fuck all these dark covens. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all y'all. And I fucking said it. Fuck all you dark ass motherfuckers. We ain't got time. We ain't got some time, y'all. Fuck these motherfuckers. Go on your river of destiny. Get your Casa records open. If you supposed to be a high priest or a high priest out this bitch, do what you need to do. Do your healing, whatever. If they call you a witch or a warlock, you're a good one. You're a healing one. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I just heard that song. Come see about me. See about you, baby. 'Cause I'm lonely for you. Please don't wash away. I'm coming back with another collector's read. I think I'm gonna do y'all signs next. Okay. Ron, intention. Didn't I say it's all about your intentions? Didn't I just say that it's about your intentions you set with your heart when you come into somebody, whether it's family, friends, whoever, or you just meet somebody out on the street? It's about your damn intentions you set. If you got bad intentions, and the divine notice in your heart, that's why the scales start being weighed. The scales is already weighed from birth. Like, but they already know who you are. They already know exactly what you're going to be like. They designed you the way that you are. And these people want to come along and try to damage who you are. Man, come on now. You ain't going to be able to damage shit. You damage yourself. Cleansing. Then I say y'all got to do some cleansing out here. Clean these people out your energy. Ethernet, Corica, cycles. It's something about moon cycles. They kept doing something probably since a child. Every moon cycle, every full moon, they kept, hexing you, cursing your life, cursing your but you see they wasn't able to do it. But you end up coming across this dark coven, okay? Dark ass coven intentions. What's this? Intensification. So something is intensifying. You probably can feel this shit. Something's intensifying. They not ready for this. They're not ready for this shift. It's a big. You know how I just said the circle of life. It's a. Them motherfuckers ain't ready for that shit because now they on the bottom of the goddamn wheel and you're on the top. Last shall be first. For the motherfuckers in the back that read their Bible, you put us last. Now the last shall be first. How you like that? Skedaddle. Last shall be first. Last shall be first. For those who want to read the Bible so bad. Then it tell you in there, last shall be first. You put us last. Or you thought we was last. And you thought you was on top. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I got to come back and do all y'all signs. I'm going to do y'all reading on y'all signs. We're going to see where y'all at. Okay? And if you're still coming along, it's okay. We ain't in no rush. It's a divine timing is at play. When he ready to put you, give you that, what I say, your wings, your crown, your halo and all that, and ready to give you that stability and harmony and flow is on his time and not nobody else's. That's why I be trying to teach that on here. It's not on nobody else's time. I can't judge you. When divine say, oh, okay, you need to hurry up. You need to hurry up and get here. Get here when you can. And it's get here when you can, like that song. Okay? Exactly. But you know what? Love you.